Hello and welcome. So welcome to your first free card trick from acecardtricks.com. Now I'm going to teach you a trick today called a 5 and 4 aces. So let's go. Okay, so what I'll start off by having them take a card from the deck. So let's say they chose that card, okay? Now I want you to know now I don't have a clue what this card is and I can't see this card or anything. Okay, so that's that card. I want you to remember that card, okay? Then what I do, I play with the deck like this and I'll ask them to say stop whenever they want. So let's say they said stop here. Okay, and then I would take their card, and it's still their card, and I'd place it in the deck there, and I'd drop this on top. So now it's right in the middle of the deck. It's not the top card, it's not the bottom card. And then what I do, snap my fingers, spread out the deck, and look, their card's face up. Oh, except for it's not that card, is it? What this card is telling me to count down 5 cards. Okay, it's a counter card. It's telling me to count down 5 cards from the top. And let's see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And look, we get to your card. But I'll tell you what's more interesting. Each of these cards is an ace. Okay, so before I teach you the trick, I'm going to teach you the Hindu shuffle, which is a genuine shuffle, but it can also be used to the magician's advantage if he uses it in the right way. And it's a vital move to this trick, and basically it looks like this. Okay, so it is a genuine shuffle. It will mix the cards. It's like that. So what it is with my right hand, I'm holding it mainly with the thumb and the middle finger, but I'm allowing the top cards to be loose so I can pull them out like this, okay? So I'm holding it from the top with my middle and right finger, my middle and thumb of the right hand, and I'm coming up from underneath with my left hand, and I'm using its middle and thumb to drag off cards like this into my left hand, like that. Okay, so it's coming off like that. And I keep on going until the end. Okay, I'll do it again. I'm holding it middle and thumb of my right hand, and with my left hand I take off piles with my middle and thumb from underneath like this. So watch carefully. You can pause the video and copy it. Just watch very carefully and see what I'm doing. Okay, and that's the Hindu shuffle. So now I'm going to show you how you can use the Hindu shuffle to your benefit. Okay, so what I can do with the Hindu shuffle is, let's say we got a bottom card, the King of Hearts. Now what I'm going to do with the Hindu shuffle is I'm going to do a force, which means that I'm forcing them to choose a card, let's say the King of Hearts, when they think it's a free choice. So I'm going to do the Hindu shuffle, okay, and I'm going to ask them to say stop. They say stop, and I say, alright, look at that card. You see? I've just forced this on you. And what I've done, it's been the bottom card, okay? And I Hindu shuffle from the top, like you always do. But when you say stop, all I do is turn around this pile in my right hand, like that. And that's always going to be the bottom card, no matter how you do it. Do it for ages. They say stop, and look, King of Hearts. Okay? So it looks like it's a free choice, but all you're actually doing is showing them the bottom card. Okay? And that's the Hindu force. Now I'm going to move on to what we did in the trick with the Hindu shuffle. Okay, so this principle, which is a key card principle, is a bit more like the one we saw in the trick, okay? The bottom card's the King of Hearts. Now what we'd have them do is take a card, any card. So this card's the 6 of clubs, okay? Now what we want to do is we're going to Hindu shuffle until they say stop. So they say stop here, and remember the bottom card's still the King of Hearts. And if I just put this on top, then the King of Hearts would be in the middle. But what we're going to do is once they've said stop, so I'm Hindu shuffling, like that, and they say stop, and then what I'm going to do is put the 6 of clubs on this pile, Not the pile with the King of Hearts, but this pile. And that means that when I put this on top, the King of Hearts goes on top of the 6 of clubs. So now they're next to each other. Then, if you wanted to find them, all you have to do is find the King of Hearts, which I can't manage, and there it is. King of Hearts is right next to the 6 of clubs in the deck. Right above it, just like when you put him in. And that's how you can find it. And that's more like the principle we're using in this trick. Okay, so let's move on to how we did the trick. Okay, so this trick does require a setup. What it requires is all the cards and just remove the 4 aces and any 5. It doesn't have to be the 5 of diamonds, any 5. And what we're going to do is we're going to start off by taking the 5, and we're going to place it the wrong way around on the bottom. So we've got all the cards face down and then the 5 of diamonds face up on the bottom. Then we're going to just simply take the 4 aces, we're going to place them the right way around on the bottom. So now we've got all the cards face down, then near the bottom the 5 of diamonds is face up, and we've got the 4 aces beneath the 5 of diamonds face up, okay? So that's the setup. And what we're going to do is we're going to ask them to select a card. Obviously we're not going to go like this, because he'll see the 5 of diamonds. So we're just going to spread off the top like this. We're not going to spread right the way through, we're just going to spread lightly off the top. And when they take out a card, just square out the deck again, and so in this case their card is the 7 of spades. Then what we're going to do is we're going to Hindu shuffle, like I taught you a bit earlier in the video. Hindu shuffle, and when they say stop, you place the 7 of spades on top like that. So that goes right on top. And notice now that the 4 aces and the upside down 5 are just about to go on top of the 7 of spades. Okay, so these cards are just about to go on top. No one notices a thing, because obviously they don't know what's going to happen. They can't imagine that the 4 aces are just on top of it now. And then what you do, snap your fingers, or say a magic word, spread out the deck, and find your upside down 5, which is there, and say, that was your card. And they'll be like, no. And then you say, well, okay, I know what this is, sorry. I wasn't expecting this to happen. This is a counter card. This wants me to count down 5 cards from the top. So you count. You don't count like this, because then it'll spoil the trick. You count with them face down like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on the last one, slowly turn over. 5, it's their card. Of course the card can be signed if you wanted it to. I don't like signing the cards because you can't use the pack afterwards. And then, for the last bit, you can say, okay, what's more interesting is these 4 cards face down. Each of them are aces. And usually the crowd are amazed when you simply turn this over, so when you turn these 4 over, you'll get some applause. They'll be well amazed.